Based on published sales figures, as well as the reaction among consumers, there's no doubt gamers are taking to Nintendo's Wii like Link to his sword. And speaking of our hero in green tights, it's a safe bet that those lucky enough to get their hands on the new gaming console are also coming to the aid of a princess while saving the land from being engulfed in eternal twilight. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, one of Wii's first-party launch titles, makes an impressive debut on the system. Now, because we don't want to spoil any plot points or puzzles for you, we are only going to be showing off a couple of levels and gameplay tactics. But trust us, this game is very large in scope. In fact, one member of our crew has 24 hours of gameplay already invested in the game and is still not finished. If you are at all familiar with the Zelda franchise and gameplay, especially the GameCube versions, then you will feel right at home. The main difference being the use of the Wii Remote and Nunchuck controller. The Nunchuck is used to guide Link in all directions, whether on foot or riding his trusty steed. The Wii Remote is mainly used for some sort of combat, whether that be waving the remote around for sword attacks or using it to aim various weapons like your bow and arrow or grapple hook. At some points in the game, you will be transformed into a wolf. And although the basic gameplay and combat remains unchanged, you no longer have the use of your items. You do, however, gain the ability to gain access to areas that were unobtainable as Link, or you can use your heightened senses to track items or trails. I, for one, would much rather be playing as Link, but luckily, further in the game, you gain the ability to change forms at will, which is going to be a necessity in some levels. You'll be offered help from time to time from a Twilight dweller named Midna, or this game's Tingle, if you will. Keep your eye on this one. As in all Zelda games, the pace starts out a little slow as your adventure and plot starts to unwind. But once it does, you'll be faced with maze-like dungeons, temples, and puzzles the series is known for. Never mind-crushingly hard, but challenging enough. So if you haven't exercised your brain with Big Brain Academy lately, now's a good time to start. There's been a lot of unfair comparisons of the graphics in Wii titles against its next-gen rivals. Still, don't expect to get blown away by the visuals. However, Zelda is probably the best-looking title on the system right now, and the game graphics are still vibrant, colorful, and support a solid frame rate. And while a lot of gamers are drooling over the visuals of games like Gears of War, let's not forget it's about the journey. And with a game like Twilight Princess, getting there is half the fun. Twilight Princess is available now, is rated for ages 13 and up, and Texas Gamer gives it a 4.5 out of 5. For Texas Gamer, I'm Mark Adam.